Good morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Sunday the 18th of April and I thought I would do a wee vlog because I've not vlogged since Easter Monday. I filmed some shopping hauls and things but I've not actually done a vlog, so I thought I would come on and say hello to you all. As you can see, I'm in the car. Jack and I are heading out to B&Q and then Jolly's, the pet shop, and then Asda, and then home. I don't know if you can see, it's a miserable day today. The weather has been gorgeous the last few days. We've been out on the terrace and enjoying the sunshine and just watching the world go by, and today it's pouring down. Never mind. So that is the plan for just now, and I thought I would take you with us. See you in a wee while.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know,
Here we are at Jolly's.
even if
I'm going to resist going into home bargains today. I'm going to be a good girl.
You can say
Right, so we are back. It's 1:45. I've put the shopping away. We've been and done what we needed to do, which is great. I've had to put a big jumper on because it was absolutely freezing. I don't know if it's because it's raining or it is just dropped in temperature, but it's very cold. There's Clyde. Hello, Clyde. Yeah, we had quite a successful trip out this morning. B&Q, what a nightmare. We had to get a manager. There's people are turning into right Jobsworths with the COVID rules just now. It's like the power's gone to their head and they're not using common sense. So we went to go to the till at B&Q and they had like the metal barrier to make sure that it was a one-way system for the queue, which is fair enough. And when there's a queue, they need that there. However, there was no queue. So we went to go between a gap in the metal barriers to where the checkouts were, because the checkouts were there, the metal barrier was there, we were here. There was a gap. We went to go through there because there was no queue. This Jobsworth standing, no, you have to go round the barrier. We went, what? You need to follow the signs. But there's no queue. You need to follow the signs. Okay. So of course Jack was raging. I was raging. So I'm trying to wheel myself because Jack had the trolley. So I'm having to wheel myself in the wheelchair as if wheeling around B&Q isn't big enough. All the way along this barrier to turn round to come all the way back again to where the tills were. And so he said to the girl, oh, there's Abby, hold on. Hello, are you ready to go out? Abby's going to enjoy her last day of freedom with her friends because it's back to school full time tomorrow. Did you do your COVID test? Was it negative?
No, I'm riddled with corona. That's why I'm going out.
No. Did you report it?
Yeah.
Cool. So yes, as I was saying, look, she's still there. She's waiting for her bus. We had to go all the way past along the barrier and stuff for absolutely no reason. So Jack said to the girl behind the till, what is that guy's problem? And she went, what? And Jack told her and she went, that's ridiculous. She went, I'll get his manager for you. So after we got served, she got the manager and we said to her, look, we know the guy's doing his job, but you need to use a bit of common sense. Somebody's in a wheelchair. Don't make them wheel all the way along there and back if there's no queue. And she went, I'm sick telling them that if there's no queue, just to bring the customers in. Went, well, you need to tell them again then because that's ridiculous. I mean, even Primark doesn't make you go in the queue when you're in a wheelchair. Even if there is a queue, there's a dedicated desk for wheelchair users so that you're not having to do all that. So we weren't very pleased at that, but we'd got a Costa on the way there, so that was all good.
What shop was this?
B&Q. So Jack was getting stuff for building a shelf for Granny Annie, so he's away in the cabin doing that just now. Then we went to Jolly's and that was all good, and then we went to Asda, but of course we're used to going to Asda first thing in the morning when it's quiet, but going there at like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday isn't a good idea. It was mobbed. There was none of the scanners left for the scan and go, so I have to use the app on my phone, which isn't as easy. They had loads of things were out of stock, including the dog CWs, so they're not going to be happy puppies this week. yeah, it was just a bit of a pain, but we got through it and we got back. I will show you one thing that I got in Asda actually. I've not done an Asda haul because I've done quite a few hauls recently, but there is one thing that I'm going to show you, because with it being such nice weather over the last few days, we've been out on the terrace at night with the chimney that we got from Aldi the other day lit, and it's just been lovely. And the other night when we were doing it, I decided to have a wee gin, but I only had a tiny wee drop of gin left. In fact, I took a wee clip of it, so I'll put that in here for you. Ah, this is a life, Brookie. This is a life. Blue skies, warm fire, wee drinky poo, and some chocolate. And of course, the puppies. And of course, the kitten. Yeah, so since I was almost out of gin, I decided to have a look at the gins when I was in Asda today, and wait till I show you what I got. I'm quite excited by it. Oh, kisses from Willa. Aww.
That's very rare.
It is rare. She doesn't give out kisses very often.
Watch this. Bye.
Good girl.
Oh, look.
Oh, here's Clyde coming.
Bye.
Oh. They're like, don't go, baby.
Come here.
Oh, Molly. So this is what I got, cola cube gin. Ooh, I've never tried that before, and I love cola cubes. You know, do you remember them, the wee red hard sweets that you got? They were a cube obviously, and they've got a really unique flavour to them. They were always covered in sugar. Oh, so nice. So yeah, that's what I got, cola cube gin, and it says shake to get the shimmer. Look at all that shimmer, look. You see it? Ooh, shimmery. Shimmery. It was £14 in Asda, and that'll probably do me all year, because the last one that I've just finished, I think I've had for about a year. I don't drink in the house, but I do like a wee drink if we're sitting out on the terrace at night. So yeah, that's where we're at just now. I'm actually just going to make some food just now, because we've not had any breakfast. So we've had a pasta, but we've not had any breakfast. It's now 1 o'clock, and we had got food on whatever day it was from Aldi that you'll have seen in the haul for our Saturday night takeaway. We got pizza and things, and we ended up not having it yesterday because we'd been snacking all day, and when it came to tea time we weren't really hungry, so we just had a sandwich. So I decided that I'm going to make it just now, and it'll be a late brunch, early dinner, and then if we're hungry later on tonight we'll just have a snack, have a sandwich or something. Because today is the football, it's the big Rangers Celtic Cup game today. So Jack is going to be having a wee drinky poo to himself, or a big drinky poo to himself, listening to the football on the radio, because we don't get good enough internet to get it on whatever channel it's on. So yeah, he's going to be listening to the game and having a drink. So he probably won't be up for dinner later anyway. So I thought I'll make it just now. I'll show you what it is we're going to make. So it's the wood-fired smoky barbecue beef sourdough pizza, along with the big one, garlic pizza bread XXL, and some dirty fries. Oh, and a beeping cooker, some dirty fries topped with cheese and bacon. So I'm going to make these just now. We have got a garlic pizza bread thing for Brooke as well, but she can have hers at tea time. And Abby's away with her friends, so more for us. So I'm going to put this on just now, and I'll come back to you in a wee while. And grubs up, so there's the dirty fries. They do smell amazing. The garlic pizza bread, and that looks a bit of a mess. I've sliced it all up, and everything was, all the toppings were falling off it when I was putting it on the plate. But yeah, we're going to help ourselves to that. I just shouted through to Brooke, Brooke, do you want some garlic pizza bread? And I couldn't figure out what she was saying. She said, sure. What kind of answer is that? Can you not just say yes or no? What? Don't judge your life choices. Come here, missus.
Sure, which means yes.
Yeah, well, why not just say yes? Because that answer is an expected answer, and I understand what you're saying.
You should know that.
I understand yes or no. I don't, when you say sure, I'm like, what is that? I couldn't hear what you were
don't know
actually...
what sure means.
I know what sure means, but I couldn't hear what you were actually saying because I'm deaf and you were shouting through the house. Right, I'm going to go give Jack a shout because he's still putting up the shelf in the cabin. I think he must be having problems. Right, so it's 2:30. I'm back in my craft cave. That's us had dinner. It was actually really nice. Those chips were delicious. They had a wee bit of a kick to them, but they were really, really nice. So yeah, that's all done and dusted. So I've got the rest of the day and night to chill out in my craft room. Well, until I need to sort dinner for Brooke and then get them organised for going back to school tomorrow. But other than that, so I thought I would just quickly show you what I've been up to recently craft-wise. I have got right into dye sublimation. So that's where instead of putting vinyl onto things, you use a special ink that goes into the substance. So rather than things sticking onto the mug or the t-shirt or whatever, the dye actually goes inside it. And Granny Annie treated me to this contraption, which is very dusty now that I see it through the camera. It didn't look that dusty before, excuse the dust. So that's basically sublimation ink that's in there, it's called, and that's ink that when you heat it up, it turns into a gas and travels inside whatever the material is. You need to use a special paper for it as well. So I've really been enjoying that. So I've been experimenting with it and I've been trying some new coasters. So I made this. All I need is coffee and my dog. So that's the infusible ink. That infusible ink is Cricut's version of it. Sublimation dye is this basically. And this is my favourite one. Look, Cat Puccino. I think that is so, so cute. There's that one, coffee is my therapy. That one's not quite so good. Like I say, I'm still practicing and learning. And this one, I want coffee, not your opinion. I think they're so cool. The other thing I've made with dye sublimation is another mug. So my aunt was looking for a mug as a gift for someone and they're a big Celtic fan, so I made this for them. It's basically just a mug that on one side got the badge and the cups that we've won in the last 4 years, and on the other side it says quadruple treble. So he was really, really pleased with that when my auntie gave him it. Other things that I've made that aren't the sublimation dye, I made this for my tablet cover. Again, my tablet is all dusty. So sometimes I feel a bit guilty when I'm picking up my tablet and I should be doing housework or something. So I made this to put on it, just do it later. And now I don't feel guilty because I think I can just do it later. And that is vinyl that I've used for that, different layers of vinyl. And I also made myself a mask. You might remember I made Granny Annie a will remove for gin mask. Well, I made myself something similar, but it's a will remove for dog kisses. And I love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, that's that. That's what I've been up to recently. I'm just loving playing about with things. Anyway, I'm going to go just now because the dye sublimation is meant to be done on 100% polyester. You can't really use it on cotton, although there are kind of hacks around it. Hello, Willa. So I've been going through my wardrobe to try and find things that I've got that are polyester so that I can experiment on clothes, because I've not done any dye sublimation on clothes yet. But I found this jumper and it's 65% polyester, so I don't know how it will go, but I'm going to give it a try this afternoon anyway. Oh, the other thing was my Auntie Margaret's cushion. Last time I was talking to you, I was in the process of designing that. Hold on, I'll show you this. So this was my first attempt at it and it's a bit of a fail, to be honest. We're not going to give her it for her birthday. My mum's going to use it just for herself. But because as you can see, there's a few, like here isn't right, there's a bit of ink there. Some of it isn't very clear, some of it's too clear, and I'm just not overly happy with it. So my mum's going to use this cushion, but that was with the Cricut infusible ink. I'm going to make another one with the dye sublimation and see how that works. I mean, I like it, I like the idea of it. There's just too many imperfections there to actually give her it as a gift. But yeah, that's where we're at just now. So I'm going to go and see if I can, I'm trying to design a logo. Some of you might have guessed, oh, I think it was my last vlog or one of the vlogs that I did, I was asking you to guess what I had been designing. And I know Christine guessed that it was a map of Scotland that I was drawing. So I'm trying to make a sort of YouTube logo type design that I can put on a jumper. That's what I'm going to try and put on that jumper, or a mug, that sort of thing. Not merch. I'm not thinking that I'm big enough to be selling merch or anything like that, but I just think it might be quite nice to have it on my jumper when I'm doing like sit down chatty vlogs, or to have it on a mug or something like that. So that is what I'm working on today. So I've got the map done, and I'm just trying to work on different graphics and stuff, different writing and things. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. You probably didn't want to hear all that, but that's my life just now. That is what I'm up to. Abby's away out with her friends. Brooke is in her room chilling out, enjoying her last day of the holidays. She hasn't even got out her house coat today, and I'm just leaving her. She's quite happy. I used to be like that as well, although I'm making her tidy her room just now. We've got Willa there, we've got Molly there, we've got Clyde there, and Lomond is in beside Brooke, as always. But look at all this, I've got stuff lying everywhere in this room. I'm well outgrowing it. Can't wait for Jack to be able to build me the storage, but he's actually been working really hard on my ramp, so I'm very, very impressed with that. In fact, I might go show you the progress. Hold on. So this is my view from my front door. You never see this normally. So that's how he's getting on with the ramp. It's looking good. So obviously I'll go down there and then turn round and along here and out, and I'll be able to park my car there. That'll all be paved for the car. And there, that's going to be steps so that anybody who's not in a wheelchair coming to the house can come up the steps, and in that way, rather than having to do a B&Q and go all the way around for nothing. So yeah, he's doing really, really well. And he's at the stage now that there's not an awful lot he can do until we get our pole for BT, for our internet, because they're meant to be putting the pole in the corner over there, and so there's going to be cables and stuff, so he's not going to be able to do much more until that goes in, which is meant to be done by the 26th of April this time, but this is what, the 10th date we've had, so who knows. But yeah, that's how he's doing. He's doing great. Right, it's 4:10. The fur babies have just been fed. They're going away to lie down now. Oh, Willa's licking the excess off the worktop, trust her. Woman's been fed in Brooke's room as well. I'm just going to feed Brooke now. She's having this mini garlic pizza bread from Aldi. That's what it looks like before it goes in the oven. And I'm still stuffed from that dinner earlier. It was actually really good, but I mean, that's what, 2 and a bit hours ago, and I'm still absolutely stuffed. So yeah, just going to pop this in the oven now. It only takes 7 minutes. Fab. And there it is, all cooked. I thought I would show you it just now before she smothers it in spices and whatever else. Say that again.
I'm learning 3 languages at the same time.
3 languages at the same time. Spanish,
Gaelic and Dutch.
Gaelic and Dutch. Okay, because I know you're using Duolingo for Spanish. Is it the same that you're using for Gaelic and Dutch?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Alright. Tell me something in Dutch.
Oh, you don't blank. Demon.
What does that mean?
The man.
The man. Like,
That's the first thing you learn.
oh, okay. Tell me something in Gaelic.
I didn't get past my first lesson in Gaelic. I'm still learning Gaelic.
So you're thinking about learning it. Yeah, you're doing good at Spanish.
Well, buenas tardes, mi amigo.
Exactly. I'm trying, in case you wonder why I'm holding the camera at a funny angle, I've been told that the microwave apparently flickers on video, so I'm trying not to get the microwave in now. I don't notice it when I'm editing, but if it is like that, I don't want to either annoy people or trigger any kind of seizure or anything like that.
It
So
flickers.
yeah, apparently the screen, like, it must be because of the lines. There you go.
Weird.
That's better, the microwave's out the way now. So how are you feeling about going back to school tomorrow? At least Abby's back full time now as well, so she won't be
Yeah, but
still...
she has more friends.
That doesn't matter. School's about learning, not just about friends. Have you enjoyed your Easter holidays? I think it's been a long 2 weeks. Do you not think it's been long?
No.
So you're not looking forward to going back?
No.
Look at, is that paprika you're putting on there? So that's salt, pepper and paprika so far. Is that everything?
Parmesan.
What are you putting on this time? Oh, parmesan, okay. For someone who is so fussy, apparently it's an autism thing that... No, apparently it is that you go for bland food but then put lots of spices and things on it.
Landed.
Did it land the right way? Actually turned out not too bad. I'm quite happy with the design. It would have been a lot more vibrant if it was 100% polyester and if it was white. The fact that it's not all polyester and that it's grey doesn't help, but I don't mind it. I think what I'm going to do in future is maybe outline Scotland in black, like the actual picture of Scotland, so that it's more obvious, because just now I think it looks a bit like a stain rather than an intended design. But yeah, it's not too bad. I'll wear it round the house anyway, but I'll keep working on it. Little squirrel.
Oh, he's chasing the black up a bit.
Oh. Oh, it's just chased the bird away. Willa! Oh, Willa's just chased it away. See it chasing the bird away there? That big plastic dome thing is to stop the squirrels getting the birds nuts because they were stealing them all. But that's the first time I've actually seen it up there trying to get them. Imagine chasing the big bird away. Oh, it was cute. Again, it's 7:30. There's wee Molly. And I've just been here in my craft cave, just been going down the rabbit hole of designing. I just get so carried away designing things, I just love it. Totally forgot about the time. Jack's still playing the Xbox. The game was a disaster, as he knew it would be. He wasn't even shouting at the radio. That's how resigned he was to the fact that it was going to be a disaster. But he's quite happy sitting there having a couple of cans of cider and playing the Xbox. Brooke has just been chilling out, and I'm just now going to go and get her organised for going back to school tomorrow. Just get the uniform looked out and get the bag sorted and all the rest of it. Feels weird going back to that. So yeah, that's our plan. And so I just thought I would end the vlog here. Abby is back at school tomorrow full time. Hopefully it will last. There was a case of COVID before the Easter holidays when they weren't even back full time, so who knows what's going to happen, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. She's done her tests like she has to do, and obviously it was negative. Although, worryingly, I have heard that these tests are only between 2 and 10% accurate, which seems a bit crazy, and they're apparently £25 each. So if all the school kids are doing 2 a week, that's £50 per school kid a week, and they might be 90% wrong. Crazy. Very crazy. Plus the fact that it's really not very nice. It's very uncomfortable for them as well. So yeah, but it has to be done, so we'll just see what happens. And I think that's all the news. The Easter holidays have been really good, actually. Just chilled, I think the fact that we couldn't really do anything has helped. You've not got the pressure on you feeling like, oh, we should be doing this and we should be doing that. We did get out for the run on Easter Monday. That was lovely. And I've had Brooke at the park a couple of times to meet her friends, and been down at the beach. Jack and Brooke were out in the kayak the other day because it was nice weather. So it's been lovely just chilling out and taking the day as it comes. But we're back to it again tomorrow. Sorry, the light keeps going funny. I don't know what's going on. We're back to it again tomorrow. We didn't get away in the caravan, but that's not a problem. We're going away in October instead to Scarefest at Alton Towers. That'll be fun. And we're going away in July as well up north. So yeah, lots to look forward to. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I know I've not really been up to much, but I wanted to vlog because, like I say, it's only really been hauls that I've filmed recently, that a lot of them have still to go up as of now, but you probably have seen them before this vlog. Crazy. Anyway, so yeah, we've just been chilling, not really anything to vlog, but I will try to pick up with the vlogs again. And I am so close to the 1,000 subscribers, so please help me out. If you've not already subscribed, please just hit that subscribe button. Even if you don't want to watch my videos, just hit it. Just get me to that 1,000. I've never been bothered about it, but now that I'm about 10 away from it, I really want it. It's like holding a sweet in front of a kid and saying, do you want this? Do you? Yes, I do. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this vlog, please hit that thumbs up button, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to talk to me in the comments down below. I love having a chat with you. I love getting to know you all. And I will see you in our next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.